name's Vanessa. Let's get going on our Pilates ab routine. So bring your legs around. We're going to come into an all fours position. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to start in a cat and a cow just to warm up our back, start to warm up those abdominal muscles. So we press the spine up to the ceiling, rounding it, drawing that belly button in. And then we inhale, we release into our cow pose, relaxing the stomach. And we go back and forth, really working through the spine. Lovely, and the pelvis. Exhale, draw the belly button in, and we relax. Good. Let's come to our neutral spine. Stretch the spine, stretch the neck. We draw the belly button in, so our core is already engaged, and we tuck the toes under. We take a breath in. We're going to go into a little plank prep. As we exhale, push down through the fingers and hover the knees off the mat, just an inch, and then we tap them back down. We take a breath in again, and we exhale, lift. Draw those abdominal muscles in. And we relax back down, and we do it again. Now, if you have any wrist issues, feel free to come up onto your knuckles, and we don't want to lift the hips up too high. We're just going to a little hover. Now, this very next one, we're going to hold it. Exhale, lift and hold. We go into a little tuck of the hips and release. Little tuck and release. Little tuck, so they should feel like little abdominal crunches. Little tuck and release. Keep breathing, keep the shoulders down, ribs down, back long. And we have 4 more here, doing good. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Pop those knees down, untuck the toes, take a little press back just to release that pressure off the shoulders and the back. Fantastic job. Let's swing the legs around, and we're going to go into a roll down. So we're going to have a nice long legs out in front of us. Feet are about shoulder distance. Make sure you have enough room to roll back, because we're going to roll all the way down. Pull the toes back and reach the arms forward, keeping the spine nice and long. We take a breath in, and then we exhale, hinge forward, keeping that chest open. We're not rounding the shoulders here, chest nice and open. And then we lift up, and we start to exhale, and we start to go into our roll down. So it starts with that tuck of the tailbone. Draw the belly button in. We round it down, slowly, 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 nice and controlled. As we exhale, and then you'll feel those shoulder blades hit, and then the head, we take the arms up overhead, and we take a breath in, reaching the arms up, and we come into our lift as we exhale. Do not use the momentum of the arms, don't swing those arms, use that control, and then we take that reach forward, stretching the back, stretching the lower legs. Now, if you need a little bit of assistance, feel free to take the hands onto those thighs, maybe even soften the knees just slightly until you can get this nice and controlled without the arms. So keeping a hold of the thighs on the way down is absolutely fine until you build up that core strength. Take a breath in, lift, and then we exhale. As we bring ourselves up, stretching the spine, taking that lean forward. Good, and let's do it again. We exhale, roll down, belly button in, controlled and slow. Good, we're going to do 1 more roll up. Lifting up, stretch, and we're going to do 1 more roll down just to bring ourselves all the way down onto that mat. Nice and slowly, fantastic. So bringing those knees in. We're going to bring those legs up to a tabletop position. So 1 at a time, bring those legs up. So knees over hips and shins are parallel to the floor. We're going to go into some leg drops. So palms down by the hips, down onto the mat. Take a breath in to prepare. And then we start to drop 1 leg at a time. And then we exhale to bring that leg back to our tabletop position. Now, as we do this, we want to maintain our neutral spine, so it's where we have that little puff of air behind our lower back. Our pelvis isn't moving, so that's nice and still, and our ribs are staying down, so there shouldn't be any movement into the back. If you do need to make this a little bit smaller, that's absolutely fine, just doing little tiny leg drops, or just moving the shins, keeping those thighs and the knees locked in place. So the further you take that leg down, the further you take the leg out away from you, the harder it will be. So you choose your intensity level wherever you're at. If you feel a bit of tightness into the hips, feel free to turn the knees out, and we can go into a turned out position. That's quite a nice one. All right, we have 2 more on each side. So 4 and 3. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. Let's draw those knees into the chest, give them a hug, and a little rock side to side. Fantastic. From here, we're going to keep a hold of the shins, and we're going to do a roll like a ball into a little V-sit hold. So hold of the shins. We're going to push the shins into the hands, start to bring the chin towards the chest, and we start to take a little roll back and forth until we can come up to a little hold. Now you might want to just keep it here. If you feel like taking it a little bit further, we can come into a straight leg V-sit hold, maybe even keeping a hold of the back of the legs. So hands back on the shins, we roll like a ball, and we hold. And then pick your hold wherever you're at. Little roll like a ball, push the shins into the hands, and hold. Good, and one more. Roll like a ball, and hold. Whoa! Had to take a little tap down there. Fantastic. Pop the feet down. We're going to go into a C curl. So feet flat on the floor, knees up to the ceiling. So I'll show you in the beginner position is hanging onto the thighs. We take a breath in and then we exhale. We start to curve through the spine. So tailbones tucked under. We've got the C curl through the spine. We take it down. Exhale. And then we inhale, lift. You can pull on those thighs and use the arms. So that's your beginning position. If you think, that's fine, I've been doing my abdominal exercises for a while, I'm quite strong, reach those arms out. Now as you go down, I want you to create lots of wrinkles in your top. So really go into that C-shaped position with your spine. Tucking that tailbone under, you're rolling off the tip of your tailbone. Lovely. And we roll down. Exhale. And we inhale, lift. And now this next one, we're going to roll it down and we hold it here. One at a time, we take an elbow back behind us and then we reach it forward. We twist and reach forward. So we're wringing out that waistline. Now the tailbone is still tucked underneath us. We're still in that C shape. If you need to hang on to the thighs, that's fine. You can go one arm at a time and you still have that support there onto your thighs if you need to. Otherwise, you have those arms stretched out and it's like a little bow and arrow. We're taking it back and we reach and we twist and reach. Keep that belly button drawn in, in. Good. Last 4 and 3. Doing good. And 2 and 1. Well done. Come on up. Press those fingertips back behind you, stretching the spine, opening the chest to the ceiling. Fantastic. Let's bring those legs around. We're going to go into a little Sphinx stretch just to stretch out that abdominal wall. So bringing those forearms in front of you. Legs are stretched behind you. And then we lift up, opening the chest, feeling that lovely stretch through those abdominal muscles. Fantastic. Now we've got one more thing to do. Last little push here, and we are going to do a plank hold. So our forearms are already in place. We're going to tuck the toes under. When you're ready, we're going to lift up onto our knees and then stretch the legs. So keep the eye line down to the fingers. Our forearms are in that number 11 pose. Our belly button's drawn in, little tuck of the tailbone. Our chest is open. We just hold it. Now you might start to feel little shakes into your body. That's absolutely fine. Your muscles are engaging. They're firing on all cylinders and they're working. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Feel strong in your plank pose. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those knees down. Press back to your child's pose. Well done. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Start to roll it up. Just bring your legs around. We're going to come to a cross-legged position just to do one little stretch for those core muscles. So cross the legs. We're just going to take one arm across the body. Other hand can push down behind you and we start to take a twist around. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, twist a little bit further. And then we release and take it to the other side. Take a breath in and exhale. We twist. Lovely. And we release. Oh, well done for completing that abdominal exercise. Really lovely work. I will see you another time in another video. Don't forget to give me a little thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.